If you are looking for unique smelling fragrances, I have some recommendations for you. Now, these fragrances can be worn by both men and women. It's 2024. We shouldn't be telling anybody that's a girl fragrance or that's a guy fragrance. So if you're interested, let's get started. A quintessential summer favorite will be Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It's here for a good time, not so much a long time unless I layer it with fragrance oils. I find this to be one of the fragrances that does not give me, I'm going to Corpus Christi. It gives me Maldives. It gives me, Greece. It gives me Zanzibar. It gives me that type of vibe. Like I'm technically on a vacation, on a yacht, a boat, experiencing the high life, okay? Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford is a beautiful fragrance men and women should wear because it is that good. If you like fresh fragrances, you've got to try Allure Homme Sport by Chanel. Now, this freshie has a very breezy vibe. It's not one that's too lemony or too citrus. It just has a really nice, distinctive scent. It doesn't come across too masculine on my skin, but yet when my husband wears it, it smells great on him. I really like this a lot. Vanilla Diorama by Christian Dior. Vanilla Diorama is one of the best fragrances from the Dior house. This is a beautiful, spicy, warm vanilla. It is not incredibly sweet. It smells very nice on both men, women, however you identify. I absolutely love this fragrance. As you can see, this is the bigger bottle. This is all that's left from this bottle. And I am trying to nurse this because this fragrance has been discontinued. I was not able to find it in the Dior boutiques. In my opinion, this is one of the easiest vanillas to wear. This is Mellow Musk by Myth. This is a house out of Bangkok, Thailand. Guys, if you haven't tried this house yet, you really need to get your nose on these fragrances. This is a beautiful fragrance that I think is good for a musk lover that doesn't really prefer the barnyard type musk. You don't like that animalistic vibe with musk. You like a softer, a sweeter, more tempered musk. This is one you might want to give a try. I find that Myth Bangkok has a lot of beautiful offerings. Mellow Musk is one that both men and women can wear without any complications or saying that, hey, I smell like a girl or I smell like a guy. This is a fragrance that if you're a musk lover, you really need to give a try. Asil by Arabian Oud is a warm blend of caramel and vanilla. It's nestled in with some florals as well as ambergris, so there's a tad bit of muskiness there to it. It's a very strong fragrance. It lasts really long on the skin, but it's not overpowering. I like layering it with other vanillas. I have added rose to this, a rose fragrance to this. I tried Exalted by Fumi Bonet with it, and I liked it, but there is no need to layer this if you don't want to. A beautiful fragrance from Arabian Oud. This is Asil. Okay, I know this is going to be a surprise to you guys, but Sauvage Elixir by Dior, I actually really like this. I like it on my man. I find this fragrance to be spicy yet fresh. I find that it does lean very strong if you overspray it, so there is no need to do so. If you have a chance, head on over to the store and try the Elixir version of Sauvage. I do know that the original gets some flack, well, gets a lot of flack in Fragcom, but the Elixir, I find it to be nice, has a slight fresh gourmand vibe. Even with the spices, I get that as well. A unique bottle with a unique scent. This is Wednesday by the House of Sillage. I'm going to turn the bottle so you can see the gorgeousness of this bottle. There's a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of oudiness, a little bit of dampness. We talk about, gender and fragrances, but in all actuality, wear what you want, when you want, and how you want to. And I think anyone who is a fan of the Addams family will appreciate not only this bottle, but the fragrance itself. So this is Wednesday by the House of Sillage. House of Sillage, Passion de l'Amour. This is basically packaged for men, but I love this fragrance. I think I prefer this over the one that's for women. This is absolutely gorgeous. The patchouli in here is by far one of the best. I think they've done the best in this fragrance. I absolutely love it. And I'm not even a lover of patchouli, guys. Passion de l'Amour, this is absolutely fantastic. Smells great on all genders. I cannot do this video without recommending this fragrance. This is Avatar Way of Water by the House of Sillage. This bottle is absolutely stunning. There is absolutely no words. I'll just let y'all look at this just for a moment. Oh, the details. The scent itself is absolutely beautiful. It has a marine type of salty vibe to it. There's some sweetness as well. I find this to be easily layerable, but it's no need to layer. It's just great. With your body chemistry, it smells different. It smells completely different on me than it does on my husband, but we both love it. So this is Avatar Way of Water by the House of Sillage. If you have not gotten this fragrance, to be honest with you, just get it for the bottle. Okay, just get it for the bottle. It is that gorgeous. Of course, I could go on and on about the House of Sillage, but let me guys talk to y'all about this fragrance right here. This is Lovely Patchouli 55. They also have Lovely Patchouli 55 Night. And this is by the House of Kriegler. Guys, the price point went up on this in the last couple of years, but it's so well worth the money. Patchouli done right. Lovely Patchouli, Kriegler knocks it out the park. This is a beautiful fragrance. It can be worn both in the evening and at night. It can be worn by women, it can be worn by men. However you identify, this fragrance can hit the spot for you if you are a patchouli lover. In fact, if you're not a patchouli lover, give it a try as well. Absolutely love this fragrance. If you have tried Lovely Patchouli or any other fragrance by the Kriegler House, please let me know down in the comments. Dominique Ropion's Carnal Flower. This is from the House of Frederic Malle. I really like Dominique Ropion's fragrances. I like the way the fragrances work on my skin. If you have a chance to smell this, please, please, please do. Go to Neiman Marcus or Saks if they have Frederic Malle. Get your nose on Carnal Flower. It's one of the best florals in my entire collection. One of my favorites from the House of Frederic Malle and the perfumer is Dominique Ropion, and I am a fan of this perfumer's work. Let's talk about another fragrance I absolutely love. This is Betito de Ali. This is from the House of Perfumum Roma. By far, one of the best summer fragrances. This is a fragrance you can wear both. I mean, I can tell you all to wear something in the summer, wear something in the winter. I find that this fragrance, it gets me a lot of compliments, but I'm not wearing it just for the compliments. I'm wearing it purely because I enjoy it. I find that it's an easy fragrance to wear if you like sweet fragrance, but not too sweet. Betito de Ali might hit that spot for you. If you are into leather, Spirito Fiorentino by Tiziana Terenzi should be one you want to give a try. Every single time I've worn this fragrance, I was shocked that I kept getting compliments. People followed me around asking me what I was wearing. Initially, when I got this perfume, I had a little aversion to it because that leather was just too much for me. But once it dried down, about maybe 20 minutes into wearing this, I get tons of compliments. It fills up a room. It's a beautiful fragrance. It smells great on anybody's body chemistry once you let it dry down and let your body chemistry warm up to it. So this is Spirito Fiorentino. If you are a leather lover, you might want to give this one a try, and it's from the House of Tiziana Terenzi. If you are a fan of saffron, you've got to try this fragrance by Electimus. This is Trajan. This is touted as a better version of Baccarat Rouge 540. I wouldn't say it's better. I just think it's a really great fragrance. It smells absolutely fantastic. It dries down beautiful on my skin. The saffron in here is beautifully done. Electimus London did such a fantastic job with all of their fragrances, but this is my favorite, absolute favorite. I am not one to like really weird notes, so that's probably why I'm a fan of this more than anything else. This is my favorite out of their entire line. So this is Trajan. I think it's a great fragrance for the summer and a great fragrance for him if you're looking for a present for him. I don't have too many Xerjoff perfumes, but the ones I have, I love. This here is, in my opinion, one of the fragrances that I had to warm up to because, oh my God, it kicked my butt when I first got it. This is Accento Overdose, and it gives you a heavy dose of sweet green. When I first sprayed it on my skin, that's what I was getting. But after the dry down, child, it is drying down to a softer, much more beautiful, much more, I would say charismatic perfume in that it's not overpowering the wearer. This is a good fragrance. If you get a chance, go to Neiman Marcus and give it a sniff if your Neiman Marcus carries Xerjoff fragrances, and let me know what you think. Because for me, like I said, I had to warm up to this perfume, but once you spray it and it dries down, the freshness, the way it's done, Xerjoff did a good job with this fragrance, and this is Accento Overdose. I wanted to give honorable mention to Mind Games fragrances. These are excellently blended fragrances. They are so worth the money. If you have a chance to go to Neiman Marcus, please get your nose on some Mind Game fragrances. There are 20 total in the entire collection. I only have 4 of them, and I love all of those that I have in my collection. The fragrances I showed you today are all from my collection. If you have tried them before or if you own them, please let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, whether you like them, whether you hate them, whether you're indifferent to them, whether you want to try them, whether you want to buy a bottle but they're too expensive. Just chat with me down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Like this type of content, make sure you thumbs up. But if you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you join the Pam fam. Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video.